I typically do not like movies about saints. Not because I don't like saints, but because I don't like what are typically hyper pious, kind of sappy, poorly acted, poorly produced, badly told stories, which is most of the saint movies I've seen. That would be a good description of them. So when I was asked to watch an advanced copy of the movie Cabrini, I was like, yeah, okay. But I wasn't expecting much. And I told my wife, who watched it with me, I said, honey, I'm only going to need like 5 minutes to know if I want to keep watching. I was pleasantly surprised. The first 5 minutes took me right in. The first 2 minutes took me right in, and I watched the rest of the movie with great interest. This is a well-told, well-produced, well-acted, really good movie about a woman who happens to be a canonized Catholic saint. It's really good storytelling. Even the filming and the stage production. Where were these sets? I don't know where they filmed it, but it was really, really well done. You'll recognize some of the actors. You'll see John Lithgow. You'll see David Morse from, you might recognize him from The Green Mile. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I would not consider this your typical faith-based movie. If anything, I could have actually used a little more references to faith. You know this woman's Catholic. You know this woman is pouring her life out for other people. But my wife and I thought at the end of it, if anything, if we had any critique of it, it was kind of like, well, maybe she could have prayed a little more or just shown a few more subtle references to the depth of her faith. Maybe they were trying, maybe even a little too hard not to be too much on the nose with her faith, which, believe me, I appreciate. But yeah, that would probably be my only criticism of it, that it could have maybe even showed a little bit more of how her faith informed her charitable work. But this is a movie you can show to friends, family. It's really well done. It's worth watching. You know, a typical faith-based movie, I once read an email that came into my inbox from a faith-based movie company extolling faith-based movies based on the loyalty of their audience. And this is what they said. I have it on my screen here because I wanted to read it directly. It said this. This was extolling the virtues of creating a, quote, faith-based movie. It said, faith-based moviegoers aren't as concerned with the quality of the film, the talent hired, or the story. If the theme of the film aligns with their mission or beliefs, they will support it. And this is something we should be happy about. This should inspire people to make poorly told, poorly filmed, poorly acted movies based on faith because people of faith will support it. I say, I'm not going to support bad art, right? One of the greatest witnesses that Christians have ever given to the world is good art, right? The church used to be the patron of the arts, right? And of artists. It was out of the church that such great art was produced. When the church is producing bad art, this is a bad reflection on Christians, right? Cabrini is good art, right? And it's a good reflection on Christians. Go check out that movie. You will not regret it.